Hey everybody! How are you all doing? Alright, I'm going to give it a few minutes to let everybody hop on. I am seriously so excited. I feel like I just did a team call with you all, but I did. Remember, we did one on Tuesday. And then I saw that a lot of people weren't able to hop on because I know school started back. So what I decided to do is this is our new family night call time. So we will be having our family calls every Sunday night at 9 p.m. I know not everybody can hop on, but I just try to do the most popular one. So this was the one that was the most popular one. And, you know, if you have to be up early or something like that, guys, hop on the replay. And if you all are watching the replay, make sure you all are writing replay. Because I want to know, like, who's plugging in and, like, who's just excited. Because, guys, I'm really, really excited to share with you all some, like, notes that I took. So I'm going to really try to stay, like, on track. But a lot of this kind of, it's our intro for the next 90 days. Give me a second. Okay. All right, going to give everybody a few seconds. Let me invite a couple more people. So if you all are hopping on, will you all comment what time it is in your time zone? We actually might all be in the same time zone. I'm not for sure. I can't see who is on yet. But go ahead and comment your time zone. Like, what is your time right now? Is it 9 o'clock, or is it 7, or is it 6? Okay. And yeah. Okay. Hey, hey. Got a new phone, y'all. I have Verizon now, and I have service in my bedroom. I'm so excited. Okay. Anyways. All right. 9, 9, 8. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'm just going to be reading. It's so dark in this room. I can't stand it. Dude, I know. Alright. So, that link that I shared with you all know the book Girl Wash Your Face. I haven't really talked too terribly much about it. But Girl Wash Your Face is a really good book. And Rachel Hollis is doing the last 90 days. So this is the last 90 days because tomorrow is October 1st. And we're coming in the last 90 days of 2018. And I'm just really excited for what's coming. We're headed into fourth quarter, with our company, and this can be a time where you really build some huge snowmen, and you just create the snowball effect, and you're just building up all these different snowmen, or you don't. There's like some of you are going to hop off of this, and you're going to be like, cool, I'll start next week. And you won't, okay? But then some of you all are just going to be like, okay, I'm focused, and I'm ready to rock and roll, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it, and we're going to do it. Hey, Mark. Alrighty. So that link that I shared with you all on our group chat, I think I actually shared it in this group page too. It's from Rachel Hollis, the last 90 days. It's free. All you do is enter your email address in, and it's just a really good guide. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get started before I just keep talking. So it's Sunday, guys. This is the last 90 days of 2018, and we're starting our challenge. This is just kind of like a little intro, from Rachel, but, I will have like a game plan for us. But I want to make sure that we approach this last 90 days, closing out 2018 and beginning 2019 with wisdom, that, you know, we are being intentional about what we are doing. How many of you all, drop an emoji, doesn't matter which emoji. How many times have you all started something and then, you know, you kind of just fell off, right? Some of you all were in an accountability chat this week or this month, and you know, I admit, like, even towards the very end, you know, I fell off. You started going to the gym and then you fell off. You know, how many of you all have done that, right? Okay, but guess what? You're still here, and you still got right back up. You still got back up, and you're still here, and you're still showing up. And that is what's so important. But I want to make sure that we're approaching this with wisdom. So, like, you know, your last 90 days of 2018, you know, you don't continuously just make completely bad choices, like just eating donuts every single day and chips and not going to the gym and never drinking any water and just, it happens and you're gonna fall off, guys. This is life. Unless you are some type of like alien, weird, and if you are, please let me know how you do it. But unless you're like an alien, you're gonna fall off at some point in time on any journey that you have. But that doesn't matter. What matters is how many times do you get up? And do you continue to talk about the problem, or do you find a solution and say, okay, I'm done talking about like how I fell off 3 months ago, and I'm gonna do it, right? Okay. So she talks about five tips to stay motivated and how to keep going. Food for thought. Make good choices. When you all are making good choices, what I have for this 90-day push is really us not just talking about the business, but us encouraging other people, whether these people become customers, distributors, or they're just like connections. We're going to be encouraging people all on our social media, like people that you're working with. So just know that the good choices that you are making, being consistent with your business, starting to get healthier, and you posting about that is encouraging other people, and it's going to encourage others to do the exact same. So how awesome does that feel, guys? You know, on top of like just this business giving hope with the products in the business, you all are giving hope because you all are showing up every day. You all are posting every single day. Whether you have a good day or a bad day, you all are showing up every single day. Do you know how many people don't even show up every single day? They just stop. They say, oh, I'll try next month because I have to wait for a new month. You don't have to wait for a new week, guys, a new month, or a new year. You all can start new right now at like 9 o'clock at night. So anyways, let's see here. But all of this is just kind of like the snowball effect. So how many of you all like do really good with your eating plan, and you know you're eating all good, and then the weekend comes and you just start drinking a crap ton of beer, or you just eat pizza, and because you had pizza, you're just like, well, I might as well have ice cream. Well, then the next day you're just like, all right, cool. Well, I'm just going to grab some Taco Bell. And then for dinner, I'm going to have some Skyline chili. And then, you know, like you're just like, whatever. And then you start brand new at the very beginning of the week. It's just kind of like a vicious cycle. Because if we see we did one thing, oh, well, I didn't post one day, so I guess I shouldn't post today. Oh, you know, like I kind of like really fell off. Oh, I fell short of my goals. I guess I should just kind of like give up. Oh, I'll start again the next month, or I'll start really fresh next year. It doesn't work that way. You know, like it's just about falling down, recognizing it, stop talking about the problem, and just getting back up and saying, okay, but this is what I want. So we're going to be walking into this month, walking out of this year with intention. And this week, what we could do to start really preparing ourselves for this 90-day push, rocking out October, is being hardcore about what you want for yourself. If you all have a piece of paper, please start writing some stuff down. And if you all need to like watch the replay and do that, but make sure you all do this because this is key. Like she talked about this and it really just hit home for me. And I think that it will for you all. Be hardcore about what you want for yourself. Stop being so wishy-washy that you all... Does anybody ever heard of that before? Wishy-washy. Yeah, like, have you ever... Stop being that way. Because if you're not taking yourself seriously as a business owner, because that's why people don't want to be on your team. That's why people don't want to be a customer under you. Because one, they probably don't even know you're doing it. They see you like rocking it really good one day, you post 5,000 times, and then you don't post the rest of the week. You know, but that you just need to be hardcore intentional about what you want for yourself. And what about when it gets hard? Life gets hard, you know, school happens, family matters happen, relationship issues happen, depression sets in. Guess what? Winter and fall are coming and seasonal affective disorders in full swing. Get your all a Happy Light, a Verolux Happy Light. Not kidding you all. It works wonders. I used it last year. How many moments did you have this month that were hard? How many moments did you have this week? How many moments did you all have today? But guess what? You're here. You're showing up. You're either watching the replay or you're on the live right now. You're still here. No matter what happened, no matter maybe you're just so freaking disappointed and maybe quite frankly a little mad that you haven't hit the goals that you wanted to. But you're still here. Recognize that because I recognize that. Make sure you recognize that. What quality of life do you want? So being hardcore about like what you all want, what quality of life do you all want? What is it going to feel like when you hit your goal? What do you even know what your goal is? What is it going to feel like when you are a Ruby leader by the end of this year, a Diamond leader by the end of this year? How is that going to feel? Oh, it's going to feel great. Okay, no. How is it really going to feel? How is this going to affect maybe the relationships around you? Are you going to be able to do the angel tree this year? Are you going to be able to pay cash instead of having a credit card Christmas? You know, what does that mean for you? Are you going to be able to take or save for vacations? What kind of quality of life are you going to have? And then imagination. So I've gotten better with my imagination, but what is the life that you want for yourself? What is the life that you want for yourself? What kind of mom do you want to be? A friend do you want to be? A significant other do you want to be? Whatever your occupation is, what do you want to be? What do you want? Guys, we don't know what we want. That's why we are always disappointed and always falling short, because we say we want this money. We say, man, I want to be a diamond leader. I want to be ambassador diamond. I want to be successful. But what does success mean to you? Because success to me might be completely different what success means to you. Me being triple diamond could be a completely different reasons on why you want to be diamond, but I want to be triple diamond. We need to know what we want. And your imagination starts with that, you know. So think about this. Imagine this. When you take a trip to Europe, maybe you want to go to Europe, what clothes are you going to be wearing? What cities are you going to be traveling in? What hotels do you want to stay at? You know, how long do you want to be there? You're going to buy cash for a car. So instead of saying, oh, I just want a new car because I need a new car because mine's breaking down. What kind of car do you want? What kind of car do you want? Is it 2-door, 4-door? You know, what color is it? Is the interior cloth? Is it leather? Do you have tinted windows, non-tinted windows? Do you have, you know, specialized rims? Like, what do you want in that car? You know, okay, cool. I want a house. Okay, so do you want to buy a house? Do you want to build a house? What kind of house do you want? Do you want just like a ranch style? Do you want like a couple of levels? Do you want an elevator? Like, what is it? Oh, I like some land. Okay, well, I want like 20 plus acres. Okay, so like being very specific on what you want. And this is always going to change. That's okay. I'm watching my time. That's always going to change. Okay. You know, is it that you want to hand a $10,000 check to your church? Or, you know, a specific organization? What are you going to be? What are you going to be wearing? How's your hair going to look? What's your makeup going to be like if you're a girl? And if not, how's your hair going to look? What are you going to be wearing? When you're an ambassador diamond talking about the struggles that you face, but you're here and you're showing up. Have a specific detail about what you want. And this is what's going to help. So the only thing, guys, standing in the way of your goals is your willingness to work for it. Because when we work really hard for something and life keeps hitting us down and we keep falling short, and then you have people quitting, and then you have just life happen, and then your depression's in full blown, and then you're failing your classes, or maybe you're not doing so hot in your classes, that is the difference. Your willingness to work for it and not talk about the problem, but imagining what you want. But if you don't know where you're headed, how do you know what you're working towards? You could say you want to be Ruby. You say like, oh, I want some extra money. Why do you all need that money? What are you going to do with $500? Write down 30 things you're going to do with $500 extra a month. You all think I'm crazy, but I'm dead serious. Like I'm not just talking to the screen, guys. The stuff that I'm talking to you all about, I want you all to do because it's what I've been doing. Like when I listen to this. But get a visual idea of where you're headed. And when you fall down, you know, when you feel like you failed, you're going to go back to that imagination of what you said you wanted to happen. You're going to just shut up and you're going to get in your head and you're going to visualize you giving that check to that church. You're going to visualize that house that you're going to buy with 20 plus acres that's going to be yellow and a wraparound porch. And you're going to have a huge walk-in shower and you're going to have this barn thing for all these cats. Like, imagine it, because you're going to have those down times. You're going to have them, but that's part of the process. What does the car look like, guys? What are you wearing? You don't need to want my vision. The stuff that I said and maybe didn't resonate with you all, that's fine. But you need to know your vision for this. It's not like, oh, I'll figure it out next year. I'll figure out. No, make this a priority. Like you need to brush your teeth today. You need to feed your child. You need to do your homework. You're going to get a 0 and it's going to like make your grade drop. Make this a priority. Because when you don't know what you're working toward, it is easy to feel like it's slipping away and you're so far away from it. And I know that you all have felt that way because I've felt that way. And quite frankly, that's a lot of the reasons why people quit, because they never decided what they truly wanted. They said they wanted some extra money. They said they wanted to help their family. They said they wanted to do something for their kids, do something for their parents. But when the going got tough, all they said was they wanted to help them. Okay, well, you could help them by getting another job. You could help them by cooking dinner for them. And you could still do that with this business, but you all get what I mean. It's so easy to feel you're so far away from a goal, or it's slipping away because you get so fixated on the problem and you never imagine what you truly wanted. Imagine, what do you want your family to look like? Just really think about that. It's easy to feel like it's slipping away, and I've had that happen to me countless times, and I really like to talk about it a lot because, I mean, if we don't talk about it a lot, I mean, you know, I don't know, like, you need to talk about it. So the other thing is, what will it be like? What will it be like, this new version of yourself? What rank is that? How much money you're going to have? Write it down. When you all write something down, even if like maybe you're scared or significant other is going to find it or something, write it down. There's something about writing stuff down and keeping it in your mind. So if you're not writing something down, when you're driving, don't close your eyes, but visualize it. Turn off the freaking radio and visualize what you're wanting. Pay attention to the road, but visualize like what you're wanting, wherever you have like your time. And then we'll talk about this a little bit more. 10 goals, write it down. Every day, something that's going to help you to get to where you want to go. I'll work out. We don't say that you'll work out. That's a to-do list. We're not looking for a to-do list. Guys, I want you all to be making big goals. So your homework from this is, number one, where do you all want to be? What, like, you know, you can make this business and personal. Where do you want to be? So I'm talking to you all about like making like some big goals, like, oh, cool, I'm going to pay off my $30,000 in credit card debt type of thing. I want you to make big goals, stuff that you aren't anywhere close to achieving. And I know you're just like, oh no, that scares me because like, what if I don't hit it? It's not a matter of if, guys, it's a matter of when. Big goals, 10 of them, 10 big goals that you're nowhere close to. Write those down. And on a list, what will the result look like? And I want you all to write this down as if it's already happened. Not saying one day I'll do this, but like, I cannot believe that I am just in amazing condition. Like, I am so like fit and just feeling good and energetic. Like, you're acting like you're already there. You're working towards it. Your brain, guys, does not know the difference between a to-do and reality. I want to work out. I want to eat better. No, that's not that. Just say, I'm in sick physical condition. I am amazing. I'm a #1 income earner. I am an influencer for people in network marketing, but I'm also an advocate for depression. Like, I mean, just anything. It could be anything. So giving your brain, when you're writing this down, guys, you're giving your brain something to work towards. You're telling it, this is where we're going. In some way, somehow, your subconscious figures it out how to get there. There's no value in saying like, oh, I need to work out. No, talk like you're already there. So 10 goals, write it down. Okay? All right, so let's see here. You need to teach your body, this is what I want, and this is for me, and there's no other way. We are in full control, guys. Do you all know that you all are in full control of your life? You might feel like your life is so out of, like, you're just, like, you have no control over your life. You feel like you have no control over your emotions, guys, and you do. Tell your body that this is what we're working towards. It's not about how you feel. It's about what I want. It's about what I want. And you get to decide, guys, right now, at what time is it? 9:25 p.m., September 30th of 2018. You get to decide right now how you feel, how you do things, whether or not to keep your promises to yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. YouTube, Mel Robbins, TED Talk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refocus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You do it. You don't think about it. You do it. You stop thinking about how you feel and you remember the promise that you made to yourself, the things that you wanted to do. It's as simple and it's as hard as that. Simple and hard at the same time, right? It's the easiest thing to do, easiest thing to not do. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be difficult. And you have a history when you start doing this and you stop thinking of how you feel. And you have a history of doing this over and over and over and over and over. And how you build, that's you building a habit. Even if you're falling out, you're still doing something over and over and over and over. And that's how you're building a habit. So how to stick with it, how to overcome those rough spots, guys. I don't know what law it is, but it's like an object in motion stays in motion. Okay, I'm not telling you all to run yourself in the ground. I'm not telling you all never to talk to your husband or your family and stay up for like 23 out of the 24 hours and, just do and have absolutely no life. I'm not telling you all to do that. But what I'm saying is if you stop, it's hard to get back going. You started going to the gym for a straight week and you were doing good. And you're like, I went for a week, so I'm good. And then you stopped going. And now it's been 3 months and you still haven't been back to the gym. I'm pretty sure I didn't go for a week straight, but I did go to the gym. And it's been at least a couple months, I feel like. But you're just going to continue to move forward. Surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. Surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. People that have good habits. Their habits are good, not like, oh, I'm quitting. The people I used to hang out with all the time, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect or I'm better than them. I'm not saying that. But the people I used to hang out with all the time were constantly talking about how they were totally fine being broke. I hate my job. My boss is whatever. You all can imagine what they were saying. And, I was saying it too. I was just like, oh, yeah, balling on a budget. Like, that's just my life because I'm a college dropout. And I suck at life. That's who I hung out with. That's what I said to myself. And when I changed the group of people that I started to hang around with, I started to plug in more. I watch our family calls. I listen to YouTube videos on the regular. I am, It Works videos, but self-motivation. Tony Robbins, Les Brown. I listen to that stuff because I want to pump my life up. I would need to put life into my body so I could put life into you all, into my business, into my relationship, into my everyday life so I can feel good about my life. Because I've been there where I hated everything about my life. I was so tired of being a failure, but I didn't know how to change it. And I never want to go back there again. So let's see here. And a lot of this, it's time for us to be a coach and not a cheerleader. Treat yourself good, but challenge yourself. And just because you didn't get something at 100%, guys, don't quit on yourself. Move forward and try again and try again and try again because you're going to notice a lot of doors are going to shut in your face, but the one who keeps knocking is going to have more doors open than the one that's just like, it's just not working, just screw it all. No, you continue to knock. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. For everybody who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And the one who knocks, the door shall be opened unto them. There's no time limit. There's no amount of knocking. You just continue to do it. You continue to ask God to bless your actions. Let's see here. Not quitting on yourself, standing out, it's starting out, guys, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming doing something because you're so used to quitting. You're so used to starting something. You're like, okay, how do I start this knowing that I've done this before, I've been here before, and I always stop after the third week. I always stop after this. It's hard. That's one of the reasons why, I haven't really gone to the gym because I'm like, cool, Rachel, you're going to go to the gym for 3 days and you're going to be like, oh, cool, I'm so awesome. And then you're not going to go anymore. And then you're going to go right back to the person you were before. And that stopped me. You all might think, you're like, Rachel, why would you do that? Just go back to the gym. It's not that difficult. But to me, that's what some of you all are doing. Well, I've just not hit this goal. I had somebody else quit. What's the point of me even signing distributors? Oh, this person didn't even message me back. This person blocked me. This person canceled their account. I've tried to been going, double diamond for a year now. Oh, it's not going to work. But if that was what was going to happen to me, guys, you all wouldn't be here and you all wouldn't be on this team. It's about continuing to stay the course, taking one day at a time. And is one day at a time too much for you? Because if it is, guys, take 1 hour at a time. Because life's overwhelming. But we need to treat ourselves good, but we need to challenge ourselves. And not just settle and be okay being mediocre and saying, just being like everybody else. But this is what I want you to start visualizing, the best version of yourself and who do you want to be. And if you don't know, take 10 minutes after this video or after the family call and figure that out. Because if you don't, that could be why you're running in circles over and over. I want to hit this rank, but you don't really know why. And you say you do, but if you really did, everything, is on God's timing. It's not on ours. It's on His. But we need to figure out what we need to do differently or what we need to do more of. It could be you're doing the right things, but you need to do more of it. Or it could be that you believe that you're doing this, but then you still have that doubt that's holding you back. So that's who you are, and that's who you're working towards being. So every hour, think, what do I need to do in order to make this person real life? What do I need to do to make this person real life? I want to be, healthy again. I want to be, I just want to be healthy. Drink a freaking bottle of water. Drink half your body weight in ounces in water. So what could that mean? Every other hour, you're drinking a bottle of water. It could be you messaging 10 people an hour, every hour that you're up, so you message 100 people a day. Okay? In this day, so say this, in this day, so today, what do I need to do to make that person that I want to be, remember we were talking about visualization, real? What hard thing do I have to do? What fun thing do I get to do? Start writing down your blessings. How much water do you drink? For me, I want to get healthier. I've not been drinking a lot of water. I've been feeling really sluggish and really tired. If you have a lot of headaches, you're sluggish and tired, you probably need to start drinking more water, just so y'all know. And maybe right now there's nothing on that list that you could do right now in order for you to become that person, but you can make small little individual steps every single day, doing more than what you did yesterday. It's those little accomplishments that get you to your goal. Listen to me guys, it's those little accomplishments that get you to your goal. I had so many setbacks to go double diamond. And quite frankly, a lot of people would have just quit. And a lot of people did. But if I would have did what everybody else did, because the going got tough, I've been a quitter my whole entire freaking life. I was tired of that always being my story. What else am I going to do? Maybe you have a career, a college degree, that's cool and all, but don't be a quitter. Don't quit on yourself. You've stayed in it this long. There's no reason for you all not to do it. And there's no reason for you all to give yourself a bullcrap excuse on why you can't have the things you want to have, except it's you don't have the imagination. You have not visualized what you want and how you're going to achieve it. You guys get to choose and you get to decide your success. The challenge that we're starting tomorrow, like I said, the link's in the group chat. It's the Rachel Hollis thing. You get to choose and decide your success in this challenge. You all get to choose and decide how successful you all are going to be ending out 2018. I'll tell you all the tips and the tricks. I've done it where it's been fourth quarter and everybody said it was a slow time and everybody fell off because they couldn't see the vision because, they just couldn't see the vision. And then when the boom season happened, because the boom season happens end of the year, very beginning of the year. Yeah, you can ask whatever you want. It's all about pushing through and getting back up. It's about being intentional. We're not just adjusting little things, guys. We are making steps. We're making small steps into becoming the person that we want to be. The person that we want to be. And I'm not trying to tell you all this to freak you out. Oh my God, it's just way too much. But we're making those steps and those strides. And the more serious that we take ourselves, the more we start to visualize who we want to be. Why we're doing this. Visualizing what's going to happen when we achieve that goal. That's what's going to continue to push us every single day. And that's why I'll never stop. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. So just want you all to understand. You have the power to change your life. Not me. You. You have the power to change your life, but only you can do that. We're here for each other to pick each other up when we're having bad times, yes. But if you can get off this Zoom like you got off maybe every other Zoom and you're like, man, I'm so fired up, but I'll start tomorrow. You're not going to start. Man, I don't know, I'm looking left and right, this person started their new business, it looks pretty cool, so the grass is greener on the other side type of thing. Grass is greener where you water it. And I don't care how much Miracle-Gro you put on a dang sunflower, and how much sun, and how much water you put on it, everything is a process. You put a seed down in the ground, and it's dark, and you water it, and you see nothing underneath. And it sprouts up through the soil and it grows only to be faced by the elements. So the sun, the rain, storms. But it's still there because it took time. It's still there, guys. Okay, so Allison asked, for the next 90 days, should we be focused on our workers on our team or build people no matter what? Okay, so everything is a case-by-case thing, but I'll tell you all this. I'm not focused on building anybody. I'm here to help you all so much, and this is like the red side coming out on me, but I'm here to run with my runners. And I get some of us need just that little extra spark, that's why I want you all to do this 90-day, but what I've done in the past is, let's say this is a chart, and let's say you're going for diamond, but you only have basically an executive chart working, or you have a ruby chart working. Throw away that diamond chart. Understand that you're going for diamond, and get out that dang ruby chart. And you have one box left. You have 3 people on your top line working, or 1 person on your top line working. And get out that chart. And who's working? If you have like a ruby leg that's working, cool. Get out your emerald chart. But it's going to take longer because, I think I was talking to you about that, Allison. It's going to take a little bit longer to get to where we want to be, but the end result's going to be more worth it and more rewarding. I know October is going to be a big month. Let me know if that answered your question. So basically, I really suggest whatever you have working right now, whether it's an executive chart or just a ruby chart, not just, but like a ruby chart, get that out. If you have people on an emerald chart or a diamond chart that legit are not working, it's hard. It's so hard. When people used to tell me to do this, I was like, that's a new ruby leg. Oh my gosh. But I'm so thankful that they told me to do that. Because you will waste all of your energy trying to pull people and make them work. It's impossible. So is it longer, a little longer? Yes. So honestly, I just recommend maybe getting a chart out and only putting in the people that are working. Because I'm running full force and I want us to have the strongest team possible. So that's just what I would do. You're never going to have a fully functioning working chart. But if you're like having a double diamond chart out and you only have 2 people working, get out that ruby chart. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll answer that. Okay, perfect. So yeah, actually that was something I was going to do. Another thing that I wanted to address, I've had to address this earlier this year as well, and it is what it is, but people are going to come and go in this business. This is not directed towards anybody, so don't think that this is directed towards anybody. This is from past experiences and something that's just kind of popped up. Guys, not everybody builds their business with integrity, and I'll tell you all this. Unless you all know somebody personally, like let's say your next door neighbor and your best friends does another health and wellness company and you're already Facebook friends, that's cool. Do not go and try to add other health and wellness people, because from past experience, not everybody's like that, but sometimes people like run it for everybody. They don't build a business with integrity, and they're going to see you posting and stuff and people commenting, and they're going to go and message those people. And I know you're like, oh, and don't freak out thinking that you can't ever post or anything, but I'm saying don't go and add other people from health and wellness companies. Anybody that's in another direct sales company, I'm not saying you can't support them. I'm not saying that. But if you don't know them, I probably would not add them. Like I said, this is not me being like, you're not with It Works, so I'm being a snob. No, I'm trying to protect your all's business, because recently we just had some people from another company try to message one of us saying like, oh my God, your profile looks so great and something. You should come and join us because like we're so freaking awesome, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna let y'all know, any successful business owner will never do that. And I hope to God none of you on our team will ever do that. I can't stop what you all do or don't do, but we build our team, like Rachel Johnson, our team, we build our business with integrity. And I will never, ever, ever tear down somebody else that is with another network marketing company saying, but like, oh, but It Works is like better than your makeup. Oh, better than your hair product. Oh, you just need to come over here. It'd be so much better. Like, we're like taking off, like, like, all that bull crap, okay? And I know I've been in the business long enough to where like I know that. And then there's target posting to where guys, actually, here, I wrote this down because, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and talk about this. And I'll talk about this again. Basically, you're going to see some of these sponsored posts, or maybe you're going to see somebody make a post. Do you want to have extra money, but you don't want to have to message people, have parties, do vendor events? You know, do you not want to have to do this, that, or the other? You know, message me today and, you know, we'll help you build your business successfully without you having to, you know, message people and spam people. And let me see where it's at, because I wrote this down because I was like, hold on. Do you not want to talk to people? Do you want to stay in your comfort zone? Is your upline telling you to make a list to track people to follow up with? Give me money and I'll help you grow your thing. Guys, those people don't give two craps about your success because you're not on their team. They could care less. I don't care how much they say they care. They could care less about that. You being successful or not successful does not affect them at all. Okay? You're not on their team, and they're digging into your pain points. Is your upline telling you to make a list? Do you have to message people? Well, do you have to show up to work to get a paycheck? Yeah, you have to show up to work to get a paycheck. You know, you go to college and you're graded off in attendance, and after 3 times, you know, you fail the course, and you don't show up the 4th time, and they tell you got kicked out of the class, and you're like, but why? I just don't understand. Because it said that, you know, this is network marketing, guys. And I mean, yes, we get paid off our productivity, so signing up customers, helping people get healthier, lose weight, become more confident, and making extra money and helping other people grow our paycheck. And that's why I love our compensation plan. We have the best out there, and I don't care what anybody says. Okay? And I'm passionate about that because over the past year, when you have people that do that try to cross-recruit you for another company, if that's what you want to go and do, that's cool. Do what you got to do, okay? But do not fall into the trap of them digging into your pain points. Guys, your comfort zone is your pain point. And eventually, you getting out of your comfort zone, those things are not going to bug you as much. Messaging people is not going to bug you as much when you're actually using our products and seeing how amazing it's making you feel. When you get that $25 for Wrap Cash, when you get that $7 for selling that keto coffee, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like this is so freaking awesome, like $7, $25. Your pain points are not going to bug you. I promise you guys, you are not going to die by messaging people. You are not going to die by posting. And when you all change your mentality that what we have to offer is amazing, we're closing 2018 and coming into 2019, and we're exploding. And my attitude is I'm offering money to people so they don't have to get a seasonal job, so they don't have to see their family. They get to see their family this year. So they could pay cash instead of putting everything on a credit card. I'm just getting real and raw with people about how, like, I had plastic Christmases where I was swiping my credit card, and then I was starting the new year with so much freaking debt. Like, it was horrible. It was supposed to be a new year, new me. I'm talking about how, like, you know, this keto coffee and how much energy it gives me and like how it makes me feel fuller longer and how it's focused. Do I have a weight loss testimony from keto coffee like a lot of people do? No, but I love the way it tastes. I love the way, you know, like the greens taste. Or I love the way the wrap feels. I love the way the collagen tastes. And I love it that, you know, I feel like my hair's getting longer and it's getting a lot healthier. I'm talking about those things. So I just wanted to put that out there. You need to know why you're doing this business. You need to visualize it. And you need to believe in why you're doing it. You should be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You all cannot avoid not getting out of your comfort zone in order to do this business. And the people that you see being successful that are kind of like shooting up and stuff, you can't compare yourself to their journey, but it's just because they decided they knew why they were doing this. They believed in why they were doing it, and they stopped believing in why they couldn't do it. And they stopped looking at all the reasons why they, you know, couldn't be successful, and they said, why not me? I messaged Sarah Neerman one time, and I was like, what do you do when, this was like a couple of years ago, I was like, what do you do like when you just, I don't know, feel like, you know, everything's just difficult? It's difficult. And she said, you need to stop saying why this can't be you and say why not you. So I just wanted to do that. And guys, do you believe in what we have to offer? Whether you try the products or not, do you believe? Just got your message. Do you believe in what we have to offer? And do you believe in your ability to be successful? Hold on. Do you all believe in your ability and to be successful? Is it worth, it's worth stepping out of your comfort zone. So anyways, I know I've like talked your head off. The FAMA call is about to happen. And then the other thing I'll tell you all, paycheck guaranteed. There's a lot of you all that are not commission qualified this month, and you're commission qualified 2 ways, which means your paycheck. That's having 150 in sales, so 150 PBV. Each product we have has a certain BV, or running an 80 BV personal product order. And guys, I always recommend the personal product order, number 1, because that ensures that you're using the product. You're getting the wraps or the coffee on, like wraps on people, you're selling the coffee to make your money right back. You're being a product of the product, and you're going to become more confident in what you're doing. And when you all see that you're investing some type of money, when I started to say like, oh, I'm not investing money, I'm not doing an auto shipment because like I don't have the money. I didn't have the money. Nobody starts this business because we have the money. But when I started to invest and I was like, oh, that's how much my paycheck is? Wait, I just spent money on an auto shipment? Okay, I need to start getting working because like I'm spending money. And then it gave me more value in order to work because, I mean, I'm not just going to buy products and let them sit on the counter. I'm going to be using them. So that's something I just want to, it's paycheck guaranteed. Because then when you're building your team, you don't have to keep customers under you. So that's just something I wanted to go over. And then, but yeah, I just think it's just a really good idea. It just ensures that you're using the product. You all can run a business for $0 every single month. It just depends. Are you going to say nobody wants the wraps, or are you going to get the wraps on people? Because when you talk to Pam Souter, and she says this quite a bit, if you all listen to it now, like listen for it. She's gonna, business is slow, I just don't understand. When's the last time you put a wrap on somebody? Well, I don't. She's like, there you go. Pam is the original rap girl. I don't know if you all know this, but Pam Souter, she didn't have like what we have. She was like the person that started it. She was like the trailblazer that made the way, that was out there in the trenches doing what we're doing. And she's showing you that like she has this success, you all can have this success. So taking back like I guess homework or your takeaway from this, go sign up for that 90-day challenge. Actually, hold on. We used to do 4-H talent shows. You all probably have no clue what that is. But I went to school in Springfield, and it was kind of like whatever. It was 4-H. And we did talent shows. And I remember I used to try to do talent shows all the time with my friends. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, let's get this routine together. And like, it's going to be so much fun. And what would happen is that this person wouldn't be motivated. This person wouldn't be motivated. And what I did find is that, like, I was just like, I don't care. Fine, I'm going to do my own, like, little routine, act, everything. Because I want to do, because I really love gymnastics. And I still do. But, like, I was just like, okay, cool, y'all are not going to do it. I don't know. Like, I just don't know what to do. I think it'd be kind of awkward and just, So I ended up doing it on my own. And, I would be, place first. And then I go to the next round and place first for that. And because I just didn't, it's good to do things together. But you can't solely just do stuff just because other people are doing it. You need to know why you're doing it, and do you believe in what you're doing. So, sign up for that challenge. The link is in the group chat. Imagine where you want your life to be. What type of person do you want to be? Write down before you go to bed your goals for October. What are your goals? What is your next rank? If you're a distributor, it should be executive. If it's executive, it should be Ruby. If it's Ruby, it should be Emerald. Maybe you have people that are not working. Erase them off of your chart and do that. I know it seems daunting, but guys, it's not. You deserve to be offering this opportunity to people that want this, not trying to pour your heart and soul into somebody that couldn't even take 5 minutes to message you your 50 messages back from them. Okay, and I get people get busy and everything, but make sure we're doing that. So sign up for that challenge. Write down your goals for October. This 90-day push plan is coming, but just know, I want you to write down, where do you all want to be? Who do you want to be? Do you believe in what this business offers? Do you believe in your ability to succeed? And where do you want to be in 90 days? Where do you want to be in 90 days? Because if you're not diamond yet, guys, you could be diamond. It's going to be some work. Don't get me wrong, but you all could be diamond by the end of the year. It solely just depends on the amount of effort that you're going to put in. And how many times are you willing to get up when you get knocked down? So I'm just pumped, guys. I really appreciate it. I know I talked basically for just a straight hour. But, like, I mean, I just took those notes and, like, I mean, like, I just took some notes. And I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, I mean, I ran all that, got, like, some notebook here. And I was just like, man, like, I just got to share that with you all. Because, like, I'm just so freaking pumped. I don't care. I will only look up to the people who are where I want to be. You all need people to look up to where you want to be. Jade Hooper, Stephanie Dunn, Joel Dunn, Jerry Caneller, Sarah Neerman, Cheyenne Knox, Morgan McIntyre, now Morgan Martin, Ashley Bloom, Cassie, Westfall. I don't know her freaking name. Hold on. I'm going to show you a list of people to follow. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a thread. Allison, Kaylee, I'm pretty sure you all, like, follow, like, those people. We're going to get our Instagram stories going hardcore. We're going to be making sure that we're making life posts, life Instagram stories, business oriented, and just life in general. We're going to be, it's okay to copy people as long as you're copying the right cat. And I want you to show you all their Instagram and their Facebook, because the stuff that they're doing, guys, use it. Use their stuff. Use their stuff. If they just posted it a minute ago on their Instagram story and they're following you back, maybe don't post it exactly. But what I do is I find leaders that post stuff and I save it and then I post it like an hour later or I post it a day later. So I have a story like set up all for tomorrow and I use their stuff. And I use their stuff to share stories from other people. And yeah, that's just what I do. October, we're going to be signing a crap ton of distributors. And my other thing is, guys, we talk about the lifestyle that we want, the lifestyle that we're going to have. This goes back to the imagination part. We talk about where we want to be, who we want to be, where we want to go, what it's going to do for us, how it's going to make us feel type of thing. But then you sign up a distributor. Do not sign up a distributor. Be like, oh my gosh, my life is going to be like this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I'm trying to think, I'm in college, I'm in nursing school, I'm working 3 jobs, and this is the life I'm going to have because I'm working from my phone next to my family. And then you sign a distributor up, and then you just drop them. You're just like, oh my God, yay, just welcome, boo, to my team. And then you don't do anything. When you all are new, we have to sometimes people aren't going to work, and it happens. Some people are going to cancel, it happens. When we're signing somebody up, get them in, get them connected, be in contact with them every single day. You are their sponsor. You are their sponsor. You are their sponsor, and you are there. And after you sign people up, you should still be talking about where you want to be, who you're going to be, where you're going to go. I'm talking about me learning Japanese on my app, because there's a free app, by the way. You can learn any language you want. It's free. 54. Okay. I'm talking about how I'm learning Japanese, because I legit am, for my trip that I'm going to Japan. I don't know when I'm going to Japan, but I know that I'm going back to Japan, because I love Japan. Japan is so freaking amazing. I'm going to be talking about that every single day. Eventually, people are going to be like, this chick from, like, Bardstown, she lives in Louisville. She works from her phone. She's gonna be able to go to Japan? How is she doing that? Kim Touchton talks about, she leads ministry. She's writing her own book. She's going to be going sailing. Is she doing all of that yet? She is doing ministry, but she's not sailing yet. But she's talking about what she's going to be doing. What she's doing. What she's in the process of doing. And people are like, I want to write my own book. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel? What kind of car do you want? What nonprofit organization do you want to start? What do you want to do? Figure out who you are. Besides your boyfriend, besides your parents, besides your cats, besides your dog, who are you? What do you like to do? Who are you about? For me, we figured out it was Disney World. I love Disney World. I love Disney World, and I figured out why I love Disney World so much is because I don't know his full story, but Walt Disney, he went through a lot of crap, a lot of mental breakdowns in order for us to have all these Disney characters in Walt Disney World, and Mickey. And I know that's why, like, I feel so just full when I go there, when I think about it, when I sing those songs, because I know how hard he worked. So that's why I love Disney. I want to go back to Japan. I want to learn Japanese. People want to learn Japanese. People want to learn Spanish. People want to learn Russian. Like, whatever that might be. Who are you? Not your kids, not your cats. She told me that, not my cats. Who are you? Who are you about? I'm going to start talking about how I'm planning my wedding. Am I engaged? No. Do I know when I'm going to get engaged? No. Probably not anytime soon. But I'm going to be wedding planning. You know how many people are wanting to wedding plan? I don't care if you're all engaged or not. If you want to start thinking about your dream wedding, start talking about your dream wedding. Who are you? Do you like to crochet? Do you love to go on walks? Do you love to do Bible studies? You know, is it ministry? What is it? And there's no right or wrong answer. But when you figure out that stuff, and you're talking about that all the time, that's how people are going to start saying, how is she starting to do that? I wish I could go to Bible study in the middle of the week. I wish I could go to church, you know, on the weekend, but I work. Yeah. And talk about those things that you're going to do. Talk about how you're going to be going to Disney. God, just so you all know, you see me posting, and I'm not lying. I never lie to build my business. I'm talking about how I'm going to Japan. Why? Because remember what I was talking about with you all earlier? Your imagination. What do you want your life to be like? You all are writing big goals down, stuff that you are nowhere close to achieving. Nowhere close to achieving. You are writing this down as if it has already happened. You all are writing this down like it's already happened. Okay? You're writing it down because it's going to happen. Because we make these goals and we thank God and we thank reality and we push and we imagine, how are you going to feel when you go to Japan? How are you going to feel when you finally get to take a trip with your boyfriend for like 2 weeks? Or your mom? Love you too. Oh, sorry. My bad. I love you all. Anyways. But I don't know. That's just like kind of like what I have. I just had a lot on my mind, and I'm just really glad that we're doing these Zooms on Sunday. But we have 2 minutes until the family call, so make sure you all hop on. Get excited. Like I said, some of you all are going to hop off, and you're going to be really excited. And you're going to write down what you want. You're going to write down your 10. You're going to sign up for that 90-day. And you're going to be waiting for that. Kiki, do you love me? Okay. Anyways. But anyways, like, I don't know. Like, I'm excited. And I'm running with who wants to run. I'll have my hand out for whoever wants to walk. And I'm loving each and every one of you all where you're at. You don't have to have the confidence, guys, but you just need to know that you are exactly where God wants you to be right now. You are exactly where God wants you to be right now. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. You're exactly where God wants you to be right now. And I'm going to start like doing this, sharing just a little bit of a Bible study. Mark never normally starts on time, so I'm just going to give it a second. And I just want to read with you all something that I read today. And it's called This Is Today. This is the day. Okay? Maybe not. Imagine waking up tomorrow not slapping the news button, but awakening your mind, your heart, your soul to the possibility of something better and something more. You open your eyes, and before your feet hit the ground running, you pause. You choose not to allow what really matters to get swallowed up by the daily grind, and you choose not to ignore what you really want out of life. When I was a kid, my mom would swing my bedroom door open wide each morning, and in a sweet voice, she would sing Psalms 118:24. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And this is the day that God has made, this day, right now. Whatever moment you are breathing in, God made this day. And even when times are tough, and something about this day is good. Yeah, I'm almost done. This is the day to live without fear of the unknown, without being chained by failure or what ifs. This is the day to be willing to change, to be open, to believe, to hope. And if we don't attack each day with this intentionality, it's almost like telling God thanks but no thanks. How different would your day be if you lived out the words of Psalm 118:24? Is there something you would change? Is there somebody you would reach out to? Is there something you would need to give? Is there something you would need to let go of? I'm not saying putting this to practice is easy, but each day you wake up. You have the chance to get unstuck and step out of a comfortable routine that may be limiting your potential and to fight for something that's important. This is the day that you can switch off autopilot and to begin to live with passion. This is the day that you can overcome a bad habit or character flaw. This is the day that can bring you a step closer to your dreams. This is the day you can fight for what's right. This is the day you can change somebody's life for better. And this isn't just about one day, it's about this day. So we'll close out in prayer. It says, God, help me see the changes I need to make in my life, the risk I need to take, the things I need to let go. Thank you for giving me each new day as a gift. In Jesus' name, amen. I love you all. Hop on the family call. Talk to y'all later.